Right, everybody. So I just want to go over kind of an important shot for your short game. Good way to think about it and hopefully help save a couple strokes. So what I've got here is a flat, pretty straightforward chip. It's about 4 yards of rough to carry and about 8 yards of green. So a third carry. One of the things just to kind of think about is, what club do you want to chip with? I see a lot of people default to chipping with a lob wedge or something really high loft. And so one of the big issues that you're going to see with that is it's pretty inconsistent. Depending on how I catch it, might get a little bit too much spin. Definitely going to probably be hitting the ball just a little bit higher, which means I might get a kick left, right. It can get offline pretty easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the first 5 shots here with a lob wedge. Hopefully you can kind of see it, maybe bounce around a little bit. Maybe I'll get lucky and hit them all close. That'd be fantastic. But then I'm going to hit the next 5 shots with just a 54-degree wedge. Get a little bit lower, a little bit less spin, a little more consistent. Just carry it onto the green. Let it roll out the rest of the way to the hole. So something to really think about when you're around the green is, if you can get that ball a little bit lower and rolling sooner, it's probably going to be a little bit easier to control, especially when you're first kind of getting used to being around the greens and you're really trying to get consistent and get up and down. Take a little bit lower club and get that ball rolling more like a putt as fast as you can. Okay, so we hit those with the 5 with the 60. You see I got lucky. I got 3 that came in there pretty good gimmies, and then I've got those 2 that came out there. And again, it's just more difficult to control the spin. And both those shots weren't necessarily bad hits. It just takes a bounce, doesn't spin as much as the other ones. Can be just a little bit inconsistent. So let's see if I can do a little bit better with the 54.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry. So definitely pretty tight spread. Actually hit the middle on one of them, would have holed it out and bounced over to the right off the bottle. And I got one that's 3 feet. Other ones are tap in, so. All right, so we just hit 2 different wedge shots. Pretty straightforward chip, on all honesty. So first one with a 60. I think you can see, they were both pretty close. It's a pretty easy chip, but I think what really stands out to me is the second one was marginally better. And really, I think that's a big thing to think about. Very rarely are you gonna have a giant difference when you're hitting a pretty straightforward chip, but you're gonna see some marginal differences. And really that just comes down to the putts that you're leaving yourself. The first shot, I had 2 putts that were about 3.5, 4 feet. I can definitely miss one of those. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. The second one, I had 1 putt that was outside of that, and the other 4 pretty much tap-ins. Well, 1 was actually probably a make. So, it's just trying to give yourself that little marginal improvement which really means hopefully you can make some more putts coming back and get it up and down and score a little better. So good luck to everyone. Hope that helps.